Hi and welcome back to the channel. Borussia Dortmund have just knocked PSG out of the Champions League semi-finals, and Dortmund are through to the finals, which will be playing on the 1st of June in Wembley. Oh man, what a performance from Borussia Dortmund, honestly. Going into this game, I gave them no chance, honestly. I predicted a 3-1 win for PSG. Hold my hands up, I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. Dortmund are through to the finals. And guess what? Guess who's part of that Dortmund side that's going to Wembley on the 1st of June? You guessed it. My boy Jadon flipping Sancho. This is a player who Erik ten Hag kicked out of the team, eh? A player who Erik ten Hag had the gall to ban him from first team football. He made him go train with the kids. He even took it as far as to ban Sancho from the flipping canteen. Do you know how messed up you have to be to ban a player from the flipping canteen? Making him eat his food alone in the car. Nah. This is vindication for my boy Jadon Sancho. All these dumb Ten Hag supporters were telling me Sancho's rude. He should apologize to Ten Hag. Apologize for what? For what? I repeat, Erik ten Hag had no right to call Sancho out in public like that. Even if he wasn't happy with his training performances, cool. You can drop him. Drop him from the traveling squad to the Arsenal game. It's fine. But when they ask you in the post-match interviews, all you have to do is say, no, Jadon wasn't available. He's injured or something. Make up a story. You wouldn't be the first manager to do that. But guess what? With Sancho, he decided to go public. And now guess what? Jadon Sancho is through to the Champions League final. Oh, love to see it. And you know what makes it even better? Ten Hag, less than 24 hours ago, he literally got hammered 4-0 by Crystal Palace. He's hanging onto his job by a thread, whilst Jadon's on his way to the final. People were telling me Jadon should have said sorry. If Sancho had apologized to Ten Hag, last night, Sancho would have been on the bench at Selhurst Park watching Manchester United get beat 4-0. He would have been brought onto the pitch in the last 10 minutes by Ten Hag when the game was done. Along with Ahmed, who's also being wasted by Ten Hag, might I add. But anyways, let's move the focus away from that guy. Oh, before I do that, let's not forget Sancho Sabitzer. He's also on his way to the final. This is a guy who apparently Man United had an option to trigger. We had an option to buy. If we had just paid 15 million euros, we would have signed Sancho Sabitzer. But Ten Hag said, no, he's not good enough. Got rid of him. Guess who we went and bought? That bum Mason Mount. You see now? But anyways, back to Dortmund. Man, I thought Dortmund were absolutely brilliant today, you know. They played so well. Like I said in the beginning of the video, going into this game, I thought Dortmund were going to lose 3-1. I definitely thought Kylian Mbappe would rise. I mean, the game is the Parc de France, in front of the PSG fans. I'm thinking, Mbappe, this is your last game for PSG. Your last Champions League game, your last home game in the Champions League for PSG. But nope. Mbappe pulled a no-show. We have to be honest here. Kylian Mbappe was nowhere to be seen. Apparently, in the first game, he got dispossessed like 16 times in the first leg in Dortmund. He had no goals, no assists. Again tonight, he had no goals, no assists. Got dispossessed 18 times. That was a poor performance from Kylian. This is the big game. We expect you to rise. Going into the game, I said, if PSG are going to go through, it's going to be on Mbappe. I said PSG would win 3-1. Mbappe would score a brace and Dembele would score 1 goal. But guess what? That didn't happen. That did not happen. PSG got dominated, but only towards the end of the game when Dortmund went 1-0 up. Only then did PSG wake up. As for that Ousmane Dembele, oh my God, the most overrated footballer on earth. Bro, I fell into the trap as well. Going into this game, I said Dembele would score tonight. I said Mbappe brace, Dembele won. 3-1 win for PSG. Through to the finals of Wembley. Guess what? PSG did what they do best. They bottled it yet again. And this time in front of their own fans. But then that aside, I've got to give big props to Borussia Dortmund, man. They were outstanding today. They were absolutely outstanding. They were the better side. I know PSG hit the post like, what, 2 or 3 times tonight. They missed some big sitters, to be fair. Is it Gonzalo Ramos? Oh my God, what an awful player. Awful player. I'm so glad PSG had him as a number 9 tonight. Because if those chances that he had were falling to someone like Mbappe, we might have been talking a different story. PSG might be through to Wembley. We might be through to the final. But anyways, taking it back to Dortmund, I thought they were very good, man. They looked solid. You know, they defended as a team. They were compact. You know, but first half, they actually created chances. They were the ones attacking PSG. They played some good football. Only in the second half did they decide to sit back and say, you know what, we're going to defend and we're going to be solid. Especially after they went 1-0 up from the goal from Hummels, who, by the way, was absolutely fantastic tonight. Man of the match performance tonight. I mean, he was absolutely brilliant. Mats Hummels, take a bow. You know, legend of the game. Apparently, the last time, Dortmund were in the Champions League final was, 10 years ago? And it was in Wembley. But then it was against Bayern. So, I don't know. Does this mean Bayern are going to go through tomorrow? Are they going to beat Madrid? I don't know. But it's going to be tight, you know. It's going to be tight. But either ways, like I said, Hummels was absolutely fantastic today. Solid at the back, you know. A proper rock, a leader, you know, alongside the likes of Nico Schlotterbeck. Oh, my boy. You see, Schlotterbeck is so good. That recovery pace that he has, the strength, the aggression. Oh, man, I would love to have a player like him at United. But anyways, my star boy, Jadon flipping Sancho. Hey. Now, granted, he didn't cook like he did in the first leg, but he still played well, especially in the first half. I saw him taking his men on. I don't have the stats. I didn't check the numbers today. I saw what he was doing. Going past Nuno Mendes. Creating chances, carrying the ball for his team when they needed him to. He was an outlet. He might not be the quickest of players. My God, this boy is technical. He is so good, man. Jadon Sancho, I need him back at Old Trafford next season. I'm so happy for him he's going to the final. So happy for him. I mean, he deserves him. Him and Sabitzer. They both deserve it. After Erik ten Hag basically bullied them and got them out of the club. I'm so happy they are through to the final and they've managed to shut him and his supporters up. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also, let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win tomorrow night? Is it going to be Madrid or is it going to be Bayern? I'll see you guys soon.